Next topic, as Sandeep ji has said, is mathematics of valuation. So in this mathematics of valuation, basically we will learn certain formulas which are important for our valuation profession, and as well as they are very important for our examination point of view. So first thing you have to understand is what is annuity. Annuity is, it is an annual income from the name. Annuity is an annual income. An annuity is a contract for income payable at regular intervals and at specified amount. It is a contract between you and the financial institution. You make a lump sum payment or a series of payment, and in return, the financial institution agrees to make periodic payment to you, either immediately or at the future date. We will discuss in detail in the coming slides. As of now, you must understand it is an annual income which is paid periodically to you. So there are two type of annuities. One is ordinary annuity and other one is annuity. Ordinary annuity is that payment is made at the end of each period. For example, bonds generally pay interest at the end of every 6 months. And annuity due means payment comes at the beginning of each period. So rent which landlords typically require at the end of each month, it is a common example. So this is a term many times we will be using. For most of the times, though we will be dealing with the rent, but we will assume it to be ordinary annuity. We will do all the calculation by assuming it to be an ordinary annuity. Next thing is capitalization. So what is capitalization? So let us suppose you have a building and you are getting a rent of 5,000 per year from this building. Let us suppose you have a building and you are getting a rent of 5,000 from this building. And one of your friends, he does not own a building, but he has deposited 1 lakh rupees in the bank, and at the rate of 5%, at the rate of 5%, and the bank is giving him 5,000 rupees as interest. Bank is given, you are getting 5,000 as the rent from your building, and your friend is getting an interest of you are getting rent, and your friend is getting interest of 5,000. Now, if you compare these two investments, see here, what should be the value of your building? If you compare the return from both of them is 5,000. His investment value is 1 lakh. Your friend's investment value is 1 lakh. What should be the value of your investment, which is giving you same return? What
Sir,
should be the
rent give the 5,000 rupees and bank give the 5,000 yearly interest.
yes? What should be the value of your building?
1 lakh.
That
It
is,
should
it
be
would
1
be
lakh.
around 1 lakh rupees only.
So, how you calculate it?
Simple formula.
If you have to calculate, it means you have divided 5,000 with 5%. You divided 5,000 with 5%, it will give you 1 lakh. You divide 5,000 with 5%, means it will be equals to 1 lakh. So this 1 lakh, which is the value of your building, this value is called capitalized value. This value which is derived from such a comparison, this value is called capitalized rate. And this process is called converting your income into value. It is called capitalization. This process is called capitalization.
Hello.
And the value you have calculated, it is called
Wrong number है कितनी बार बता दिया.
So I think capitalized values, this concept is clear to you. What is capitalized value? In simple language. Any doubt about it? कोई अगर doubt है? So how you have calculated this capitalized value? You have divided net income with the capitalization rate. You have divided the interest with the rate of interest. Means net income divided by rate of interest. This rate of interest is called capitalization rate. This process is called capitalization. And this value is called capitalized value. Is it clear to you? Any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? What is capitalized value? What is capitalization? And what is capitalized value?
Friends, please concentrate on this topic. This is the backbone of the total syllabus you have to read during this session. Please concentrate on this thing. And if you are having any doubt, try to clear it right now. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to follow up the rest of the 7 days. Yes, sir. Please continue.
What about the property value which is getting a rent of 5,000 per month?
So that is
How
1
do
lakh.
you derive that?
So we are comparing this. If the bank is given you 5,000, you are depositing 1 lakh. If you compare these both investments, what should be the value of your property? What should be the value of your property?
1 lakh.
Hanji?
Lakhs.
It should be 1 lakh. How will you calculate that? You divide 5,000 with 5%. You divide income with the capitalization. You divide income with capitalization rate. Income here we are taking net income with RR is capitalization rate.
Sir,
This is
the rent is
only-
net rent or gross rent?
So we can say net rent. Oh, that thing will be cleared in the coming slides. As of now, we just simply call it income.
Sir.
You simply call it rent, not rent. Leave it gross rent, net rent. Just call it rent and just call it interest or income.
Sir, is it the total building value after certain period or as
Sir,
on date?
Sir, this value is based upon the income generating capacity of the building. If the bank has given the property if the bank has given you some loan, what the bank has authority, what authority bank has in case you are not returning the loan amount, what the bank can do? He cannot eject the tenants. What at the maximum he can get? Bank can get 5,000 rupees as rent from the tenants. Nothing else. They cannot sell your property. They only have the right to get 5,000 as rent. So now, what is the value of this 5,000 in the eyes of bank? This is the total value based upon the income generated by the property, not from the cost of construction, cost of land.
देखिए अगर कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी आपको 5,000 रेंट दे रही है, वेदर वो 5 मरले है, वेदर वो 100 स्क्वायर यार्ड है, वेदर वो 5,000 स्क्वायर यार्ड है, वेदर वो मार्बल फ्लोरिंग है, वेदर वो सीसी फ्लोरिंग है, वेदर वो आरसीसी है, वेदर वो बैटन रूफ है, वेदर इट इज कंस्ट्रक्टेड विद ट्रसेस एंड शेड्स, it doesn't matter. If the income from the property you are getting as a rent is 5,000 rupees, then for whatsoever reason, sir, please let me speak first. What is the income you are getting from the property is 5,000 rupees. It doesn't matter what is the specification of the property, what is the area of the property, what is the location of the property, what is the age of the property, nothing matters. You are getting 5,000 rupees out of the property as a rent per month or per year. Let it be per annum. Then you have to calculate the value of the property considering the income approach. In income approach, as sir has told, we don't need to consider anything else. If income is a regular and you are getting an income from you are fetching income from the property, then how you can value the property as a valuer? Yes, sir. Please continue.
So this is total value. How it will be a total value, we will discuss that. As of now, you must understand, this is just a layman's clarification. In layman's language, this is capitalization. So in terms of your
Can you, in this 5,000, 5% and 1 lakh, which is capitalized value, which is capitalized rate, and which is capitalization?
Sir, this 5,000 is income. This 5% is capitalization rate. This 1 lakh, if you divide 5,000 with 5%, 5,000 divided by 5%. So what will it you get? This 5,000 is your income.
Okay.
This 5% is your capitalization rate. We generally call it cap rate. And you, what you get from here, 5,000 divided by 5%. That is capitalized value. So the formula is income divided by capitalization rate, or simply call it cap rate.
Net income, sir. Net income.
Is it clear? Any doubt? Anyone having any doubt? So this is simply, this may not be the value based upon the cost of land, cost of construction, depreciated cost, or any other thing. This is just how you convert this income into value. This is basic thing. Other things will be clear to you in the coming slide. Just concentrate on this thing, that what is capitalization, how it is calculated. The formula is capitalized value is equals to income divided by rate of interest. So now we in the coming slide we will discuss what is net income, what is gross income. Other things will be discussed as the terms come. इसमें कोई डाउट है किसी को तो पूछ लो. Anyone having any doubt?
5,000 is per annum, sir. 5,000 rent is per annum.
Yeah.
5,000 rent is per annum or per month?
Sir, it is per annum. This is just an example. This is not the actual case, sir. This is just to make the things clear to you. That
That
what
is-
is capitalization.
Sir, that's how it net income.
Sir, we have to take net income into consideration. So as of now, we will be calling it income because many of the candidates may not be knowing what is net income and what is gross income. As of now, we are just concentrating. Actually, it is net income.
Okay. Correct. Okay.
सर जी,
जी,
अगर रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 7% होगा तो चेंज हो जाएगा ना
and it
सब?
will change. Sir, it is for a particular rate of interest, not for all rate of interest.
Okay.
So many things will come. There are many things there. Ifs and whats are many ifs, many whats are there. But as of now, you must just concentrate what is capitalization. How the capitalization rate will affect. We will consider all these things in the coming slides. Just concentrate what is capitalization, what is capitalized value. Was just concentrate on this stuff. Okay.
देखिए सिंपल लॉजिक है. अगर आपको बैंक से 5,000 रुपया पर ईयर मिल रहा है और बैंक का रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट 5% है, तो आपने कितना पैसा डिपॉजिट किया होगा? दैट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ योर मनी, वैल्यू ऑफ योर एफडी, फिक्स डिपॉजिट. तो अगर आपको 5,000 रुपया बैंक दे रहा है और एट द रेट ऑफ 5% दे रहा है, तो कितना आपकी एफडी का वैल्यू होगा? दिस इज सिंपल लॉजिक एंड सिंपल फॉर्मूला वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्नड इन क्लास 8th. यस सर, प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
Okay. सर रीज्वाइन करना पैना, शेयर नहीं हो रहा, मैं करो।
Right, sir. Right, sir. देखिए, इससे बेस्ट एग्जांपल आपको नहीं मिलेगा। अगर आपके पास एक प्रॉपर्टी है, वो 5,000 रुपीज आपको अर्न करके दे रही है, यू कैन कंपेयर इट विद अ फिक्स्ड डिपॉजिट यू हैव डिपॉजिट अमाउंट सम अमाउंट इन द बैंक एंड इट इज अर्निंग amount of 5,000 rupees per annum as an interest. Then what will be the value of that particular deposit or fixed deposit? Will be equal to the value of that property. जो 5,000 रुपया रेंट आपको मिल रहा है, जो 5,000 रुपया आपको इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है बैंक से, दे आर इक्वल. इफ दे आर इक्वल, then the value of the deposit and value of the property will also be equal. Yes, sir. Please continue. If you are able to understand this logic, then there is nothing difficult in income approach.
Now
Basic
we will be
logic.
starting up.
Yes.
First formula. First formula is compound interest formula. See here, let us suppose we deposit 1,000 rupees in the bank. If in the first year, what will happen? And let us suppose the rate of interest is 10%. So what this 10% mean? What this 10% mean? It means 10 upon 100. Percent means 1 upon 100. Percent means 1 upon 100. It means 0.1. So your rate of interest is 0.1.
Yeah, Mr.
And
Mohan
if-
Prabhu. Mr. Mohan Prabhu, am I audible to you? Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Wake up, please.
Yeah.
Wake up, please. It is 2:56.
No. Just
Please,
writing.
please. Don't make excuses. Don't sleep in the class. Yes, sir. Please continue.
So at the end of first year, what will happen? You will get some interest. Then what will be the interest that? That interest will be rupees 1,000 into 10%. And your total amount will be 1,000 plus interest. So it means rupees 1, if you take this 1,000 as common, you will be having 1,000 into 1 plus 0.1. That's 10,000. 10% is 0.1. Clear? It means you can write it as 1,000 into 1 plus 0.1 raised to power 1. It means your amount after 1 year will be 1,100.
Thank you.
Is it clear? After 1 year, your amount you will be having 1,100 in the bank.
1,100. 100 rupees is the interest. 1,000 is the principal.
Clear? So in next year, interest will be levied on 1,100.
Yes.
In the next year, interest will be levied on 1,100. So in next year, you are having 1,100 plus interest on 1,100. Means 1,100 into 10%. Or you can say you take this 1,000 as common, you will be having 1,100 plus 1 into 1 plus 0.1.
12.
ठीक है, it's 1,100, sorry, 1,100 multiplied by 1 plus 0.01. If you take 11,100, what you can write on? Instead of 1,100, you can write, see here, what is 1,000? 1,011, this is 1,100 is equals to 1,000 into 1 plus 0.1 raised to power 1. So you can write here 1000 into 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 1, and already 0.01 is there. Okay. So,
And this is nothing but this is a basic concept we have already learned in our 7th or 8th class about the compound interest, how to calculate the compound interest. You will not find this in any of the valuation books. This calculation is not available in any of the valuation book. But it is very much important to understand this. If you are able to understand this simple concept, then you will never lose any mark during the examination. It is very important to learn how to calculate the compound interest and from where we can get the formula of compound interest. Yes, sir. Please continue.
okay. So instead of 1100, you can write on 1000 into 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 1. So already 0.01 is there. So it will be 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 2. So you are having, it will be equals to rupees 1210. And the third year, interest will be levied on 1210. So 1210 plus 1210 into 10%. So if you take this 1210 as common, you will be having one plus 0.01. So instead of 1210, you can write 1000 into 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 2. And already 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 1 is there. It will be 1000 into 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 3. So in the third year, it will be, in the first year, it is 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 1. In the second year, it is 1.01 raised to power 2. In the third year, it is 1 plus 0.01 raised to power 3. And if we generalize it, future value will be equal to this 1000 is present value multiplied by 1 plus r. Instead of 3 is number of year, we can write is n. So it will be equals to, future value is equals to present value into 1 plus r raised to power n. This is the formula for future value. Future value formula is present value into 1 plus r raised to power n.
It is very, very important formula for any valuer, and it is the first formula. Each and every concept and each and every formula we will learn during our forthcoming session will depend on this formula only. What is future value is equal to PV into 1 plus R raised to the power N, where N is number of years for which you are getting the rent. R is rate of interest. PV means present value. If you are knowing the present value, if the present value is known to you, then you can calculate the future value. And reverse, as an engineer, if you can solve this equation, what is PV? PV will be FV divided by 1 plus R raised to the power N. Is it clear? Am I right? If you want to calculate PV, what will be the PV, value of PV? Future value divided by 1 plus R raised to the power N. Is it correct? Simple logic, which we have already learned in 6th or 7th. Is it okay up to now? FV is equal to PV multiplied by 1 plus R raised to the power N. The first and very, very important concept to be learned as a valuer. It is nothing but the simple formula of compound interest, which we have learned in 6th and 7th class. Nothing else. 1 plus R raised to the power N and multiply by the value or principal. Principal into 1 plus R raised to the power N is equal to future value. Yes, sir. Please continue.
So now you know if you deposit in the bank are giving you interest. Bank interest is given quarterly, not annually. Bank interest is given quarterly, it is not given annually. So you have to make certain adjustment in the formula. So instead of n, so let us suppose if interest is given quarterly, it means how many number of times compounding will be done? It will be done 4 times in a year. If the interest is given quarterly, it means compounding will be done 4 times. So instead of n, we will multiply it with the number of times compounding is done. So instead of n, we will write it as m into n.
M is number of payments per year. N is what?
Number of payments, or we can say m is number of payments per year, number of compoundings per year, number of payments per year.
So
So
Mn is nothing but one, sir. Number of years, no same. M and N both are same.
so m into n, it is m into n. M is number of payments per year and n is number of years. So it will be clear in the coming example. We will take an example that will make the things clear. And second thing is, if you are getting 10% rate of interest annually, then how much rate of interest you will get quarterly?
One doubt, sir. Hello, sir.
So it will be 10 divided by 4.
Divided by 4.
So it will be 10 divided by 4. So rate of interest will be, instead of 1 plus r, it will be replaced with r divided by m. Rate of interest will be r divided by m, and n will be equals to m into m.
Sir, PV, shall we write like this? PV is equal to 1 plus R by N. 1 plus
Sir,
R
just hold on, ये example लेते हैं वो clear हो जाएगा. Ready, sir? Just hold on. One example will make the things clear to you. Let us suppose you have invested 1,000 in the bank at 8% rate of interest for 4 years. So now let us suppose compounding is done annually. Then the formula will be present value into 1 plus r raised to power n. N is 4. If you calculate it, you will get rupees 1,360. It means you have deposited 1,000 in the bank and you have got 1,360 from the bank, means you have received an interest of 360 rupees from the bank. Now let us suppose interest is paid every 6 months. Interest is paid every 6 months. So it means instead of 4 times, you will get interest 8 times. Number of times will be m into n, 2 into 4. Instead of 4, formula will be replaced with 2 into 4. And your rate of interest will be not 8. It will be 0.08 divided by 2. Now see, instead of rupees 1,360, you will be getting 1,368 in this case. So with the 2 number of compounding each year, you are getting 8 more rupees.
G.
And if the compounding is done quarterly, then what will happen? So instead of 4, number of compoundings will be 4 into 4, 16. And rate of interest will be 0.08 divided by 4. And you will be getting rupees 1,372. Instead of 1,360, you will be getting an amount of 1,372. This is just an example. You are getting 12 more rupees with 4 number of compounding every year.
Okay.
Is it clear? Any doubt?
Sir,
we
that
don't have,
8% we are getting 4 times per year, or
sir, it is not 8%, it is 8.08 divided by 4. It is 2%.
okay. Okay.
So we have to apply for that period only. Rate of interest should be for quarter. If you are getting 8% per year, it means you are getting 2% per quarter.
Sir, if it is quarter or half yearly, then we can use this formula, 1 plus R by M to the power of ML.
So that depends upon you. How do you remember this formula?
Okay.
So basic thing is you must understand what are the basic things involved in it. I think it is more than clear to all of you. Anybody having any doubt? So let us suppose you know you will be getting 1,360 rupees after 4 years. Then how much amount you should deposit in the bank? You know you will be getting 1,360 rupees after 4 years at 8% interest. Then how much amount you should deposit in the bank?
1,000 rupees.
1,000 rupees. But you in the question you know 1,000 rupees is given, but if it is not given, how will you calculate that?
So FV divided by
It is in denominator, sir.
1 plus R raised to power n. Okay, 1,360 divided by 1 plus 0.08 raised to power 4. Okay, so this is present value. If you have to calculate present value, it will be equal to FV divided by 1 plus R raised to power n. This is present value. Clear? Any doubt in these two formulas? So this is present value. You will be taking an examples that will make the things more clear to you. A man purchases a land having an area of 4,800 square meter at rupees 20,000 per square meter. He then subdivides it into plots. The net area after provision for roads and other services is 4,032 square meter. If he expects a return of 8% on his investment and sell all the subplots and in a span of 3 years, at what minimum price should be he sell all the plots without any loss?
It is a simple logical question to be asked from by an investor to a valuer, that I want to invest this amount at the rate of this. I want to purchase this land at the rate of this, and after deducting the development area and the plots may be, I will be able to sell all the plots in 3 years. What will I ask for per plot or per square meter? What will be my selling price? Is it clear to everyone? The question is clear to everyone. अगर क्वेश्चन आपको क्लियर नहीं है तो आंसर नहीं क्लियर होगा.
पहले इस क्वेश्चन को एक बार रीड आउट कर लो सारे जने. Please read out this question carefully and try to understand the basics. First thing is just write down what is given to you. First of all, write down what is given to you. What is given to you? Purchase price. Purchase price is 20,000 per square meter.
Yes.
So what is total investment? How much total amount he has invested?
So area multiplied by amount per square meter amount.
So it is 9 crore 60 lakh. Any doubt about it?
No. No, sir. No, sir. Clear.
Now, he is, let us suppose instead of purchasing this plot, he invested this amount in the bank. he invested this amount in the bank as a fixed deposit for 3 years at
8%.
8%. Then how much amount he will get after 3 years? How will you calculate? What formula you will apply? He deposited
1
this
plus 8 power
9,000.
n.
Hanji?
1 plus 8 to power n.
Sir, means you will be applying future value formula. You will be applying first, does not just understand which formula you will be applying. Then you have to apply that formula. First, think, do deposit this amount in the bank. Then how much amount you will get after 3 years? How will you calculate? You will be applying future value formula. It means you deposit this amount in the bank, you would have got what amount you would have got? 1 plus r raised to power n multiplied by present value means you would have got 12 crore 9,60,000. Okay. Now, how will you get this 12 crore 9,60,000? In this case, how will you get this amount?
By selling the net area.
By selling the net area. So, what is the net area? Net area
will be 4032.
So no, he cannot sell 4,800. He can
No,
sell only 4,030. So we divide this 12 crore 9,60,000 with 4,032. He must sell at 30,000 per square meter so that he may not suffer any loss.
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Generally, when nothing is written in the rate of interest, we'll be assuming that as annual. Because you told that banks generally quarterly interest.
Sir, until unless it is written, it is by default, it is annual.
Sir, though he is writing bank also, we will not consider as quarterly. We will consider yearly.
Until an analysis in the question, it is given.
Okay.
So most of the time you will be getting questions from the real examples, not from the banking. This is just a comparison with the bank investment. We are just comparing because you will make investment in the property to get more than what the bank is offering you. Because here some risk is also involved. In the real estate investment, some risk is always involved. So more the risk, more will be your profit.
Sir, in this question, it is asked that in a span of 3 years, means it is after 3 years or
So we will assume maybe that certain plots are sold in the first year, in the second year, in the third year. We will assume that all the plots are sold in the third year itself. Just to make the things clear. Otherwise, the calculation will be done. We do not know how many plots have been sold in the first year, how many in the second year, how many in the third year. So we will assume it that all the plots are sold after 3 years. This is the assumptions we have to make. So there is no other choice available to us from the given data. Any other doubt? Anybody having any doubt? So we will taking some other example. So now you can do it with the Excel sheets also. One thing is you do it manually. In the examination, you will get the Excel sheet. It may not be Microsoft Excel sheet, it may be open.org Excel sheet. They are almost similar, no difference in there. Now we will see how will we do it in Excel sheet.
When during examination, you are allowed to take with you a non-scientific, non-memorable calculator, a simple calculator with you. Sometimes it is easy to calculate on calculator, but it is more easy to calculate on if you are conversant with the Excel sheet. It is very, very easy, and as well as it is precise also. The calculations are precise. It is a simple calculation, but we will see in the forthcoming sessions that it is very easy to calculate the precise calculation on the Excel sheet. An Excel sheet is available in the examination hall as per your request. If you request to provide the Excel sheet, they will provide you the Excel sheet, blank Excel sheet on your computer.
So you have to remember certain shortcut keys for these things. So just click on any cell. This is called a cell. Just click on any cell. Just place equal to sign. And here you have to calculate future value. For future value, shortcut key is FV. Just type FV, bracket start. See in the here what he is asking.
Sir, it is equal to, sir.
Sorry. Equal to FV. What he is asking here? Rate. Rate is 8%. You just write 8% here. Okay. Then NPER. It is number of years. Number of terms. What is number of years?
3 years. Okay.
3 years. So next is PMT. See here in the future value, there are two types of investments. One is PMT and other is PP. PMT means if you are depositing a sum every year. If you are depositing a sum every year, then you have to write PMT. In this question, PMT is not given. What is given to you is present value. Okay? So see here, for every different requirement, you have to put a comma. First 8%, just put a comma. NPER 3, just put a comma. And then if nothing is given, PMT is not given to you, just put a comma for that. Just put a comma for that. And then present value. Present value is given to you as 9 crore 60 lakh. 9 crore 60 lakh. And then last, in the last it is given type. So type means if it is ordinary annuity, it means 0. If it is annuity due, it is 1. By default, it is 0. Or just you put 0. Otherwise, 0 is always there by default. You need not to put it. If you need to put, want to put, just put 0 here is in place of type. Just close that bracket. Okay, just press enter. So 12 crore 9 lakhs, approximately you will get the same answer.
So we have to do with the Excel sheet, or we can use calculators.
It is up to you.
Okay, calculator only without memory.
Sir, you need you can take calculator without memory in the examination, but you need not to take calculator with you. See here, sir, you already have calculator in your PC. Whatever PC you will get, calculator is inbuilt there. Just use that. Of course, they have not.
They will provide PC there, sir.
Yeah, you will be working in PC there, and every PC has inbuilt calculator there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because ordinary calculator, if we take that 1 plus r to the power of n, to the power of n,
Sir,
we cannot
sir,
calculate using ordinary.
why to take ordinary? Yes, you have a calculator there. Yes.
No, no. If they are providing PC, there is no problem. We can use Excel. Even in Excel also, we can use formula.
Sir, they are providing PC. You have to work on PC. Your
Okay.
examination will be on PC.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And so these things are not told anywhere or every.
Examination will be held online or at the
Sir, even
examination will be
without using the Excel sheet, they are providing the calculator. In the calculator, there are 3 dots on the left corner, top corner. If you click on that dot, the calculator the simple calculator will automatically become a scientific calculator.
See, sir, in the examination, whatever calculator will get, it will be a standard calculator. This type. On the left side, there are 3 lines. Just click on these lines. You see here, it is standard. This is scientific. Just click on scientific. You will get scientific calculator. It is inbuilt in all the PCs.
देखिए, ये इंजीनियरिंग कंसेप्ट है. किसी आरवीओ ने आपको नहीं बताना कि ये आपको बिल्ट इन कैलकुलेटर दिया. आपको ले जाना अलाउड नहीं है, लेकिन वो खुद आपको दे रहे हैं.
तो इनबिल्ट ही है, उसमें कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते. इट इज इनबिल्ट इन द कंप्यूटर.
बाहर किसी को मत बताइए, आराम से इस्तेमाल करिए.
थैंक यू सर. एक्चुअली
might not be knowing this.
पीसी नहीं देंगे बोल के. कैलकुलेटर से अलाउ नहीं है, पीसी कहां से अलाउ होगा सोच रहे थे सर.
देखिए, जब तक उनको नहीं पता, जब तक आप इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए और जल्दी से एग्जाम क्लियर कर लीजिए.
सर, पेपर ऑनलाइन होगा?
यस सर, ऑनलाइन होगा. आपको कंप्यूटर और माउस मिलेगा वहां पर.
नहीं, एट ओवर रेजिडेंस और एट योर प्लेस?
नहीं सर, आपको सेंटर में जाना पड़ेगा, लेकिन पेपर ऑनलाइन होगा.
ओके, थैंक यू.
ये सब हम आपको लास्ट डे बताएंगे सर. हमारी मॉनिटरिंग कमेटी आपके साथ होगी. मॉनिटरिंग कमेटी के एग्जीक्यूटिव हेड होंगे, वो आपको सारा कुछ बताएंगे. नो नीड टू वरी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कंसंट्रेट ऑन द सब्जेक्ट ओनली. पहले हम सिलेबस खत्म करेंगे, देन वी विल टेल यू हाउ टू रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ, हाउ टू अपीयर इन द एग्जामिनेशन, व्हाट टू बी डन एंड व्हाट नॉट टू बी डन, व्हाट टू बी रीड, व्हाट नॉट टू बी रीड, कितना पढ़ना है, कैसे पढ़ना है, ये सब आपको बताया जाएगा. लेकिन अभी कंसंट्रेट करिए सिलेबस के ऊपर. सिलेबस बहुत बहुत बड़ा है और हमारी कोशिश है कि आपको 50 आवर्स के अंदर पूरा कर दिया जाए. अगर 50 आवर्स में नहीं पूरा होता, तो देन वी आर हैविंग लिबर्टी टू एक्सटेंड दिस क्लास अप टू 500 आवर्स. यस सर, प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
Okay, is it clear? Future value is clear to you? Next, we will be taking an example of present value. An investor has the right to receive 25 lakh from the property after a period of 9 years. Assuming the rate of interest as 8%, find out the rate at which the investor will be ready to relieve his future right over the property. An investor will receive 25 lakh after 9 years. He asked that just give me an equivalent amount as on today, so that I am ready to relieve the right without any loss. It means, what does this mean? What you have to find in this case? What you have to find in this case? Present value of 25 lakh.
PV.
So you know the present value formula, 1 over 1 plus r raised to power n. FV divided by 1 over 1 plus r raised to power n. So 25 lakh divided by 1 plus 0.08 raised to power n. 12 lakh 50,624. It means if we get 12 lakh 50,622, it is present value of 25 lakh which he was to get after 9 years. Reciprocally, we can say that if we deposit 12 lakh 50,622 in the bank at 8%, after 9 years, what will you get? You will get 25 lakh. Is it clear? Any doubt out? So you can apply the same formula in the Excel for in Excel you can apply for present value. Formula is just put equal to sign, present value, bracket start, rate of interest, it is 8%, number of years is 9, sorry, it is 8%, number of years is 9, payment PMT, if it is done every year, then it is PMT. So PMT is not given to you, just put a comma for that. Future value is 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 lakh. By default, put 0, considering it to be ordinary annuity, just close the bracket, press enter. It is 12,50,622. The same answer you got.
So
in
why,
the
sir, why the values are coming in negative?
oh, this is just accounting, their accounting method.
Okay.
Does not matter. In Excel, there will not be any, if you are putting correct numerals, your answer will be correct. There is no chance of any miscalculation, wrong calculation. On calculator, you may have some wrong calculation. But in Excel, it is very easy. Any doubt about present value and future value?
There is a special video posted on official YouTube channel of CEV, that is Registered Valuers Club on YouTube. How to use Excel sheet during your examination. You must go through it, and you will learn various tips and tricks to save 5 to 10 minutes during your calculation at the time of examination. How to use Excel sheet during the examination. This video is present on the official YouTube channel of the Council of Engineers and Valuers, CEV.
So next is in the future value, you have deposited 1,000 rupees one time. So let us suppose if you have deposited 1,000 rupees for 5 years. You have been depositing rupees 5,000 every year in the bank. See here, you are depositing as an ordinary annuity. In the ordinary annuity, at the start, no amount is to be deposited. At the end of first year, you deposit 1,000. At the end of second year, you deposit 1,000. At the end of third year, you deposit 1,000. At the end of fourth year, you deposit at 1,000. And at the end of fifth year, you deposited 1,000 in the bank. Now see how much amount you will get after 5 years. See here in this ordinary annuity, last amount has to be deposited at the end of the period. Last amount is to be deposited at the end of the period. See here. You have to remember this thing.
देखिए,
Now see.
सर एक मिनट सर, इसको अगर आप रिवर्स करके देखें एज अ वैल्यूअर आपको एक प्रॉपर्टी दी गई है जिसका 5 साल तक आपको लीज रेंट आना है, एक साल, हर साल उसको आपको 1,000 रुपया लीज रेंट मिलेगा, तो 5 साल के बाद उस प्रॉपर्टी की वैल्यू क्या होगी? एज अ वैल्यूअर ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस क्वेश्चन लाइक दिस। अगर आपको हर साल एक प्रॉपर्टी से रेंट कब आएगा? 1 साल पूरा होने के बाद वो आपको रेंट देगा या लीज देगा, लीज अमाउंट देगा। तो 1 साल के बाद वो आपको 1,000 रुपया मिल रहा है और हर साल आपको 1,000 रुपया मिलेगा, तो 5 साल के बाद उस प्रॉपर्टी की वैल्यू क्या होगी? यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट एज अ वैल्यूअर, एंड इट इज नथिंग different than the same concept in which you are depositing 1,000 rupees in a bank, just like an RD. Yes, sir. Please continue.
See here. Now this at the end of 5th year, this amount was deposited at the end of 1st year. For how many years this 1,000 will attract interest? For how many years this 1,000 will attract? 4 years. Okay, this 1,000 into 1 point formula is 1 plus r raised to power n, means 1 plus 0.05 raised to power 4. Okay, then this 1,000 which was deposited at the end of 2nd year, for how many years it will attract?
3 years.
3 years. This which was this 1,000 will attract for 2 years.
2 years and 1 year.
1 year. For which was deposited at the end of 5th year. For how many years it will attract interest?
Nothing.
Zero.
No interest.
For
He said
zero,
last time.
so anything raised to power 0 is 1. Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So if you calculate, this is 1,000. If you calculate all the amounts and get its total is 5,525.62. You are deposited 5,000 in the bank and you are getting an amount of 5,525 with interest. This is time value of the money. This is time value of the money. Now see, if you have to calculate in this way, it will take a lot of time. If you calculate it in this way, every time you have to calculate for each number of years, you have to apply the formula, and then you have to get the sum of all the amounts you got, and it is a long and tedious procedure. You cannot apply this method if it is for 100 years, if it is for 50 years, then there will be a lot of calculations required. Okay, so for this we will be driving a formula that will help to calculate it in a single step. That will help us to calculate this value in a single step. So how this formula is calculated? So let us suppose we will be taking some basic things about this. This is at the start, we are not depositing anymore. We will be calculating it for 1 rupees. Where we will be applying in this formula, we will be applying unitary method. Unitary method means we will be calculating for 1 rupees. And if we require the value for 1,000, we will multiply it with 1,000. If you require the value for 1 lakh, we will multiply it with 1 lakh. So this is the basic unitary method. So we calculate the formula for 1 rupees. Let us suppose you are depositing 1 rupees every year in the bank for n number of years. At the end of every year, at the start you 0 period, no rupees is deposited. At the end of first year, you deposit 1 rupees. At the end of second year, you deposit 1 rupees. At the end of third year, you deposit 1 rupees, and so on. Up to n years, you go on depositing 1 rupees in the bank. So now, how this amount will work in the bank? See here, after 1 year, what do you have in the bank? After 1 year, what amount you have in the bank? 1 rupees. After 2 years, what amount you have in the bank? this 1 rupee will become, this 1 rupees will become, it will attract an interest of R. It will attract an interest of R%. Means this amount 1 will become 1 plus R. This 1 will become
1 plus
1 plus R. And in the end of second year, you deposit another 1 rupees in the bank. So at the end of second year, you have an amount in the bank rupees 1 plus 1 plus R. Is it clear? And at the end of third year, what will be there? This 1 plus R will become 1 plus R square. This 1 plus R will become 1 plus R square. And this 1 will become 1 plus R. And you deposit another 1 rupees in the bank. At the end of fourth year, what will be there? This 1 plus R square will become
1 plus R
R
power
cube.
3.
This 1 plus R will become 1 plus R square. This 1 will become 1 plus R. And you deposit another 1 rupees in the bank. In this way, you will go on depositing in the bank. Rupees 1 every year, and every year some interest will be adding in the bank. So if we see here, so what type of series it is? What type of series it is?
Binomial?
So it is geometric progression.
Geometric progression, sorry.
So it is geometric progression. So what you have to do? You have to calculate the sum of a GP, which you have been doing in your senior secondary level. Sum of geometric progression. So what is the formula for sum of geometric progression?
1 plus R to the power of n minus 1 by R.
So that is the formula for whatever will, that is the end result. How you reach there? How you reach there? I am just asking you what formula you will be applying for calculating the sum of this series. What is the formula for calculating the sum of a geometric progression?
You must have learned geometric progression in your senior secondary level. How to calculate the geometric progression in the mathematics?
Formula is A multiplied by C raised to power n minus 1 divided by C minus 1, where A is first term. First term in this case is 1. First term in this case is, first term, what is first term in this case?
1.
1. C is common ratio. Common ratio is second term divided by first term. Third term divided by second term. Ratio remains the same. Second term divided by first term, 1 plus R divided by 1 will be 1 plus R. 1 plus R square divided by 1 plus R, it is 1 plus R. Means common ratio remains same. It is common ratio which remain the same for all the terms. So common ratio is 1 plus R. N is number of years. So you put all the values in the formula. Instead of A, you can write 1. Instead of C raised to power n, you can write 1 plus R raised to power n. Common ratio is 1 plus R. Minus 1 is already there. Divided by C. C is common ratio. 1 plus R minus 1. Now see in the denominator, this positive 1 and negative 1 cancel each other in the denominator. What will you have? What will you have? Only R in the denominator. So in the numerator, you will be having 1 plus R raised to power n minus 1. And in the denominator, it is R. So what is this 1 plus R raised to power n? What is this 1 plus R raised to power n?
Rate of interest?
What is
Future
1 plus?
value.
This is
FP.
future value formula, madam.
Future value FP.
1 plus r raised to power n is future value. So instead of 1 plus r raised to power n, we will write it in terms of FV. So formula is FV minus 1 upon r. Just remember the formula. It is FV minus 1 upon r. And 1 plus FV, you know, it is 1 plus r raised to power n. Instead of remembering it this way, just remember it. It is FV minus 1 upon r. This is a cumulative, this formula is for a cumulative sum of rupees 1 per annum. Cumulative sum of rupees 1 means if you have been depositing rupees 1 in the bank for n years, it will accumulate to FV minus 1 upon r. Any doubt about this formula? So you need not to derive this formula. This is just to make the things clear that how you arrive here. I can simply write this formula, but you will not be able to understand how it comes. In your syllabus, there is no derivation of the formula. This is just to make the things clear how you arrive here.
Sir, FV is present value into 1 plus r power n, right? Sir?
FV is future value, sir.
How? In the formula, FV is present value into 1
So,
plus
sir,
r.
what we have done, we are assuming present value to be 1.
Okay, okay.
Sir, we are calculating it for 1 rupee, sir.
Okay.
We are calculating it for 1 rupee, sir.
Sir, please remember the unitary method. We have already learned.
We have already discussed this thing, sir. Any doubt? Any other doubt? So we will make the things clear with an example. A property owner is able to save 5,000 per year from net income of his property, and he invests this amount each year to earn an interest of 7%. Find the amount which will be available at the end of 18 years. Just read on the.
Friends, here property can be a land and building, a property, real estate property, or a machinery, or anything else. If a factory owner has invested some amount on his machinery and he is able to get 5,000 rupees as a production out of that machinery, you can imagine that condition also. Property means any type of property. Yes, sir.
So just read out the question once. Let's see here which formula you will be applying here. You are making a series of investments. Every year 5,000 is deposited in the bank. For how many number of years it is deposited?
18 years.
18 years. What is the rate of interest?
7%.
So formula is FP minus 1 upon R. You have to apply a formula of cumulative sum. That how much amount it will be accumulated. FB minus 1 upon R. FB means 1 plus R raised to power n minus 1 upon R. So 1 point R is 0.07 raised to power n is 18 minus 1 upon 0.08. So S means 34. But it's 34 means rupees 1 will become rupees 34 after 18 years. 1 rupees will become 34 rupees. And how much rupees 5,000 will become? 34 into 5,000, 1,70,000. Is it clear? So it means what amount he has deposited? He has deposited 90,000 in the bank and he's getting 1,70,000 from the bank as 80,000 as an interest from the bank. So here
is the logic clear to all? कोई भी doubt है तो पूछिए. If you are having any doubt, then please unmute yourself and ask.
So you can do this in the same question with the Excel. See how you can do that. So formula is same as FB. There you have to calculate FB. See here what will be the difference now here. FB bracket start rate of interest is 7%. Number of year is 18. Now see. Now it is PMT now. You are depositing number of payments. PMT means number of payments. Now here PMT is given, PV is not given to you. PMT is given. PMT is how much amount you are depositing every year. Okay. And present value is not given to you. Just put a comma for that. And by default it is 0. Put 0 here. Approximately 1,70,000.
Sir, in case if any of the value is missing or not given in the given example, can we put in 0 in that case, like in spite of instead of using comma?
Sir, everything will be given to you.
Yeah, everything will be given.
Everything will be given to you. You need not to assume anything in the question, in the examination.
All right, sir.
So this is the same formula you can apply in your RD. If you are depositing an amount in the bank, how much you will get?
How to calculate the value of a property by using इनकम अप्रोच. अगर आपको 5,000 रुपया रेंट आ रहा है, 18 साल के लिए आ रहा है, if you are getting 5,000 rupees as a rent or lease or anything else, and at the rate of present rate of interest is 7%, what will be the value of the property?
So next thing we will learn is sinking fund. So what is sinking fund basically? So basically,
sir, in the Excel, suppose half yearly compounding is there. There also we can put like that instead of 7%, 3.75%.
Yeah, you can do.
And they are instead of 18, 36.
Yes, sir. So, sir, what you can do there is see here that we instead of having just this shortcut, what you can do, just go to insert. See here it is formula. Go to formulas.
Sure.
Go to insert function. See here FV. Just say OK. You will be having a dialog box.
Sir, Excel is not working. It is.
Oh, sorry.
Still.
Oh, just hold on. See here, just go to see here in the menu bar, formula is there.
Sir, it is not working. It is not working. I think you have to share it again.
Now is it visible, Excel sheet?
Yes, sir.
See here,
Yes.
instead of having a shortcut, what you can do, you go to the formula, you go to the insert function, so go to FB, you will be having a dialog box. So here you can write down 7% divided by 4. Simply, NPR is 18 multiplied by 4. Payment is 5,000. Type is 0. That will change the value. This way you can calculate.
No, directly also we can put it
Because
by.
directly you can also do that.
Okay.
Now another thing we will be discussing is the term sinking fund. So first we will discuss what is sinking fund basically. Let us suppose you have bought a car for 10 lakh rupees and you are using this car as a taxi. You have been earning some amount from this car using as a taxi. And you know, after 10 years, you will need, this car will be giving you an income for 10 years, and after 10 years, you will have to buy a new car. And let us suppose you will be buying the same brand of car, and let us suppose the price of the car will remain 10 lakh after 10 years. We will assume, though it is not practically possible, of course, the price of the car will increase manifold, but just we assume that cost of the price of the car will remain 10 lakh after 10 years. So we know after 10 years we will need to buy a new car. What we do? We deposit some amount in the bank. We deposit some amount in the bank at certain rate of interest so that we are able to get 10 lakh rupees at the end of 10 years, so that when this car giving us return, we buy a new car. We buy a new
10
car.
lakhs minus salvage value or scrap value.
Salvage value, let us suppose salvage value is 0. Let us suppose just a example. So you need 10 lakhs. So you need to deposit some amount in the bank every year, and bank will be of course giving you interest every year, so that you are able to get 10 lakh rupees in the bank. Let us suppose for this example, you were getting 1,70,000. Let us suppose you need 1,70,000 after 5 years. You need 1,70,000 after 18 years. At 7% amount, how much amount you will be depositing in the bank?
5,000 rupees.
5,000 per year.
5,000. So if you have to convert it into a formula, if you have to use a formula for that, then what formula you should be applying here?
FV?
See here.
S by PV minus 1.
Just hold on. What is the relationship between present value and future value?
FV is equal to PV plus 1 plus R power N.
Otherwise, future value, if you have to calculate future value, it is equal to PV into 1 plus R raised to power n. And if you have to calculate PV, it is FV divided by 1 plus R raised to power n. Okay. So let us suppose if instead of PV, it is PV is 1 rupees, then FV will be equal to 1 plus R raised to power n.
Yes.
And PV will be equal to 1 over 1 plus R raised to power n. Means they are reciprocal to each other.
Yes.
If we consider that they are reciprocal to each other, means if FV is known to you, you can, if FV is 100, it means PV is 1 over 100. They are reciprocal to. Similarly here, if you are depositing 5,000 and you are getting 1,70,000, what you were applying? You were applying this formula FP minus 1 upon R. You were applying a formula FB over minus 1 upon R. You were depositing 5,000 and you were getting 1,70,000. And now let us suppose you are having you know you will be getting 1,70,000. You need 1,70,000 after 18 years at 7% rate of interest. How much amount you have to deposit? How will you calculate that? It means it will be the reciprocal of this formula. Now R will be in the numerator and FV minus 1 will be in the denominator. Formula क्या होगा आपका? What will be the formula? You were depositing
R divided by FV minus 1.
R divided by FV minus 1 upon minus R. How it is that? See here, we will be taking an example here. That will make the things more clear to you. A tenanted house is to be repaired at a cost of 50,000. Okay. The tenant asks the landlord to repair the house by investing and agree to pay the amount required for repairs without any obligation after 10 years. What amount will have to be deposited by the tenant yearly is in the bank if the prevailing rate of interest was 12% for recurring deposit? Tenant, the repair was to be done by the tenants as per the rent agreement. But the tenant asked the landlord that you repair the house at the cost 50,000 by the amount which was to be spent upon repair. You spend this amount of 50,000. We will return this amount after 10 years without any application, means without any interest. Now, what the tenant do? They start depositing certain amount in the bank so that they are having rupees 50,000 after 10 years at 12%. Then how much amount they should deposit in the bank? See here. Let us suppose they are depositing 1 rupees in the bank. Let us suppose they are depositing 1 rupees in the bank for 10 years at 12%. Then how much amount they will accumulate? How will you calculate? They are depositing 1 rupees in the bank for 12% rate of interest for 10 years. How will you calculate how much amount they have accumulated? Which formula you will be using?
So we have rate of interest and obviously year. So we will apply 1 plus R power n minus 1 upon R.
Okay, we will be applying that formula FV minus 1 upon R formula. Rate of interest is 0.12 and is 10 years. So it means the rupees which 1 rupee they are depositing for 10 years in the bank at 12%, it will become 17.55. Okay, clear up to this point? Any doubt up to this point? Now see, for getting 17.55 rupees in 10 years, how much amount they have to deposit in the bank?
One rupee.
For getting 1 rupees in the bank in 10 years, instead of rupees 17.155, how much amount, if they have to grow 1 rupees in the bank in 10 years, how much amount they will be depositing in the bank? Simple unitary method, 1 upon 17.55. For getting 17.55 rupees, how much amount they have to deposit?
1 rupee.
1
1
rupee.
rupees. For getting 1 rupees, how much amount they have to deposit?
1 upon 17.5.
1 upon 17.55. What is this 1 upon 17.55? It is 1 upon S.
1 upon S.
So this is formula for sinking fund. Means if you have to calculate how much amount you have to deposit in the bank, it means the formula will be 1 upon S. 1 upon S will be equals to R divided by FB minus 1. Clear? Any doubt? So for getting 1 rupee, you have to deposit 1 upon 17.55, and for getting 50,000, you have to multiply 1 upon 17.55 multiplied by 50,000. You have to deposit a sum of 2,849 in the bank. Clear?
Yes.
So this is basically, this 2,849 is sinking fund.
Sinking fund.
So you understand the formula for sinking fund? Any doubt? Clear? Ji Harpinder Singh ji, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So
But
this
you
is
have to find the live examples of valuation in your day-to-day life. You might have seen a latest advertisement of GM, General Motors, on your TV. Electric vehicle, EV. But he says that I have purchased a EV and I am saving a rupees 10,000 per month, and I am depositing it in bank. And after 10 years, I will, if I need to buy a vehicle, new vehicle, then I will use that amount. I am earning 10,000 more than the diesel vehicle. Have you seen that ad of GM on TV? Anyone? अरे टीवी देखा करो ना यार.
Okay.
Valuers need to know and need to learn too much things from their surroundings.
Two things is that saving fuel, but investment should be more to buy it.
Yes, very correct. Yes, sir. Please continue.
See, now we will, this is sinking fund. So what is sinking fund? You understand this? So sinking fund, for rupees 1, we call it sinking fund coefficient, and we denote it with IC. IC is equals to 1 upon S formula. You know how we derive this. We have arrived at this formula. IC is sinking fund coefficient. This is 1 upon S. S is a cumulative sum of rupees 1. So it will be 1 upon S. You know formula is FP minus 1 upon R. So R will be in the numerator. So formula is R divided by 1 plus R into power n minus 1. Now see here, we have replaced this small r with capital R just to differentiate. So basically what happened is that in case of, especially in case of real estate and land and building, we deposit sinking fund for the life of the building, which is 50 years, 60 years. So in 50, 60 years, many times the rate of interest will change. At the starting, as on today, the rate of interest is 7% in the bank. Some years ago, it was 12%. So here we assume that minimum rate of interest, which is generally 3.5 to 4.5%. So that even if the rate drops drastically, we assume that it will not go beyond 3.5 or 4.5%. So we take it consider it that it is different from bank rates. So it is basically That is why we have replaced small r with some capital R. Generally, basically this is rate of interest, doesn't matter. This is just to differentiate. Why it is done, we will see in the coming examples, coming slides, that will make the things clear. Why have we have replaced this small r with capital R in case of sinking fund? In the coming examples, these things will be clear to you. Why we have differentiated? Just as of now, we just consider that we are having this capital R instead of small r in this sinking fund coefficient. So we will be taking an example that a machine anticipates that, and the owner of a machine anticipates that he will need to provide a new motor in 10 years' time at an estimated cost of 7,000. If the capital can be invested at 8% compound interest, what amount should be invested annually to meet future estimated cost? You see here what you have to find out. The owner knows that after 10 years, he will have to replace the motor of a machine, and he needs 7,000 for replacing that machine. Then how much amount he should deposit in the bank every year so that he is able to get that amount from the bank? So the formula, see here, you have basically, by reading this question, you must understand that you have to find out, first thing you must understand from the question what you need to calculate. Here you need to calculate sinking fund. And then you apply the formula for sinking fund. You know the formula for sinking fund is IC. It is equals to 1 upon S. It is equals to R divided by FV minus 1. Or R upon 1 plus R is to power N minus 1. Rate of interest is 8%. For 1 rupees, you put all the formula values, it becomes 0.069. So for 1 rupees, you have to deposit 0.069 in the bank. For 7,000, you have to deposit 0.069 into 7,483 rupees in the bank. So same question you can do with the help of Excel. How can do you can do? For Excel, the shortcut key is PMT. Remember, for IC, shortcut key is PMT. Rate of interest is 8%. Number of years say 10. Present value is not given to you. Future value is 7,000. It is 483.
So would we be getting the shortcut keys or using Excel?
Sir, this you have to remember.
You can view the video available on the YouTube channel, how to use Excel sheet for the examination. Most of the formulas are available in that video.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Because in review, we can have a short pre-break.
Yes,
So
sir.
that
Yes, sir. Very much required, sir. क्योंकि अभी खाना खाने के बाद अगर मैथमेटिक्स पढ़ना पड़े तो नींद आना थोड़ा सा नींद को रोकना मुश्किल है. It is very important to take a short tea break.
If anybody is having any doubt until now, he can ask.
Yes, if you are having any doubt up till now, please unmute yourself and ask the doubt.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Because I didn't get that 483 in Excel. Can you just briefly explain once?
What do you need?
That 483 answer you got in Excel. Manually I got it, but in Excel I didn't get. I'm getting 0. I'm not getting where I have missed it.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
483.
Yes.
See here, sir. Formula for IC is PMT. What is rate of interest?
Sir, can we solve it with FX?
Hanji?
Can we solve it with FX with the window?
Okay, sir. We can do that.
I think it will be more conversant
So in the formula, go to insert functions. It is PMT. Okay, you got this dialog box. Rate of interest is 7%. Number of years is 10. Future value, no present value is given to you. Future value 7,000. Here it is.
Sir, rate of interest 8%.
It's 8.
8%.
8%. So
Yes.
you can put 8%. Sorry. 10, 7,000. By default, it is 0. You need not to enter anything. Otherwise, if you need, you can find. Just put OK. You get this 483. Is it okay?
Yeah, sir. PMT.
So any other doubt?
So we can do it in any way, either with the calculator or with the Excel.
You can do it. That is up to you.
Okay.
So in Excel, if you are putting right values, you will get right answer. There are no chance of wrong calculation here.
That's right.
Even you can cross-check your calculation by clicking on that box.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you have entered any wrong figure, it will be very easy to find out that figure.
You don't put that
Calculator, you need
percentage,
to
it is coming
do
0.
again and again.
That percentage symbol, if you are not putting, it is giving 0. Or else we have to write 0.08, it is giving correct answer.
We have to remember right symbols.
So I have given you all the 3 methods: manual, with Excel, with calculator. It is up to you. Whatever method seems okay for you, you use that method.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, I have doubt. If FV is 7,000, so the formula is IC is equal to 1 by 7,000 minus 1 upon R.
No.
R is 8%.
Madam, here we are, what we are doing, we are calculating it for ₹1.
Okay.
We are calculating it for ₹1. We are applying basically we are applying unitary method.
Okay.
Yes.
We can also do in the other way. We can have a full method, not unitary method.
So that depends upon you.
Okay.
Just to make the things clear, simple, we are
putting unitary method.
Putting it. See here, it is 1 R over 1 plus R e to power n minus 1. We assume it to be ₹1.
1 rupees.
We calculate it for ₹1. We may multiply it for 15,000, 15 lakh, whatever you want. Just to make the things clear. Of course, you can do that also. In Excel, you just put 7,000.
Okay.
You will get the result in a single step. With manually, you need to calculate. First, you have to calculate 1 plus R, then 1 plus R e to power n, then you will subtract it, then we will many steps you will have to do with the calculator. You cannot simply apply in this way. First, you have to calculate the denominator. Then you will have to place it in the memory. Then you have to write 0.03 divided by memory recall. Because their board mass is to be applied. So many times, so there are more chances of error in this case. With Excel, there is no chance. If you are putting just values, Here the method of calculation is, if your method of calculation is wrong even in calculator, you simply cannot say 0.03 divided by 1 plus 0.03 raised to power 3 minus 1, 30 minus 1. It will give you some other answer. That is the problem in calculation with the calculator. That is why if it is easier for you to use Excel, use Excel. That will give you most correct answer. And chances of calculation error are minimum in that case. Even with the calculator, it is not easy. Of course, you can simply calculate power function. That is, of course, there. Any other doubt? Okay, sir. Sandeep ji?
Yes, sir.
You can have it.
So friends, it is 4:20 now. We will take a short tea break for 15 minutes so that we can be able to complete the syllabus within the prescribed time limit. We will join sharp at 4:35. Till then, you can switch off your screens.